When a famous movie star dies, the news spreads all over the world. They make headlines in newspapers, channels, Twitter, Facebook, and so on. But the death of a lesser-known star doesn't get much media attention. So the death news of these stars remains unknown to many of us. Welcome back to the channel, and here are the top 10 movie stars that you didn't know were dead. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos. First up is Richard Bonehill. While you may not recognize Richard Bonehill's face, you'll certainly recognize some of the characters that he's played over the years, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. Bonehill's history as a competitive fencer and swordsman instructor gave him a strong foothold in Hollywood, landing him roles in the likes of Highlander, Flash Gordon, and Doctor Who. You'll probably remember him best as Nien Nunb, Lando Calrissian's alien co-pilot on the Millennium Falcon during the attack of the second Death Star in Return of the Jedi. Richard Bonehill passed away on February 4, 2015 at the age of 67. Next up, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Rowdy Roddy Piper came to the big screen most notably with his role in the 1988 cult classic They Live. Piper's bone-chilling performance in that film helped set the tone for a busy Hollywood career for him. On screen, as well as in the ring, Piper delivers every performance, often elevating otherwise forgettable elements and serving as the most memorable element of any project that he appears in. He died in 2015 of a heart attack in his sleep due to a pulmonary embolism. At number 8 is Taylor Negron. One of Hollywood's ultimate that guy actors of all time, Negron has compiled a truly impressive list of classic screen credits without becoming a household name in his own right. Negron's deadpan delivery made him a fan favorite among 80s film buffs. Later in his career, Negron made memorable appearances on hit TV shows like Seinfeld and Friends. In 2008, Negron was diagnosed with liver cancer, and on January 10, 2015, he died at the age of 57 in his home in LA. At number 7 is Dominique Dunne. The 1982 horror movie Poltergeist launched a franchise, but behind the scenes, there were so many troubling stories that, finally, rumors of a cast-wide curse began to spread. Poltergeist could have been her big hit, but sadly it wasn't to be. The year that the film hit theaters, her deranged ex-boyfriend, John Thomas Sweeney, murdered her in his driveway in West Hollywood on November 4, 1982. Coming in at number 6 is Skye McCole Bartusiak. Best known for playing Mel Gibson's daughter in the blockbuster The Patriot, Skye McCole Bartusiak was a promising up-and-coming child actress. She made her film debut in 1999 in The Cedar House Rules and 2001 in Don't Say a Word, opposite Michael Douglas and Brittany Murphy. She also starred in the 2006 film Kill Your Darlings opposite True Blood star Alexander Skarsgård. According to Bartusiak's mother, the young star suffered from epilepsy before her death. She died of suffocation before the shocking truth of the coroner's verdict became clear. At number 5, Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis was 69 when he died of an autoimmune disease in 2014, which in and of itself became a surprise to many film fans who saw him in 80s classics like Stripes, National Lampoon's Vacation, and Ghostbusters. Although few fans knew that he was sick, Ramis struggled with the side effects of infection for years. He had to learn how to walk again after contracting an autoimmune inflammatory vasculitis in 2010. At number 4 is Heather O'Rourke. Best known for her role as Carol Ann from the movie Poltergeist, Heather O'Rourke gained instant fame as a young sweet lady. After her work in Poltergeist, O'Rourke secured several movie roles. It was a reaction to medication she was taking for Crohn's disease, with which she was misdiagnosed. Tragedy struck on February 1, 1988, and Heather suffered from cardiac arrest at the age of 12 during an operation for an intestinal obstruction. At number 3 is Brittany Murphy. After rising to fame with the famous line, "You're a virgin who can't drive" in 1995 cult classic Clueless, Brittany Murphy had strong performances in Girl Interrupted, Drop Dead Gorgeous, 8 Mile, and Sin City. Murphy was the family's breadwinner as she cared for her mother, a breast cancer survivor, and her husband. Although the circumstances of his death are suspicious, Murphy was declared dead on December 20, 2009 due to pneumonia, anemia, and multiple drug overdoses. At number 2 is Jonathan Brandis. Brandis has worked in films like Who's the Boss?, Blossom, LA Law, Full House, The Wonder Years, and Murder, etc. As a child star, he had no shortage of work over the years. He was 16 when he made Ladybugs, and 17 when he was cast as a teenage genius in Steven Spielberg's Sequest 2032. Depression at a young age soon plagued the star, and he struggled to navigate a new career path. Brandis' struggle sadly got the best of him, and he died at the age of 27 in LA after being injured in a suicide attempt. And at number 1 is Brad Renfro. Brad Renfro rose to fame at the age of 11 with his acclaimed work in John Grisham's adaptation of Joel Schumacher's The Client. Renfro faced a dark path behind the scenes, which would eventually see him meet the sad fate of many child actors, sinking into a life of illegal drug use and trouble with the law. He had to spend 10 days in jail for buying drugs, and at the age of 25, he was found dead in his LA apartment from an overdose of heroin and morphine. Well guys, that's going to do it for today's video, so thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon for more content just like this. We'll see you all in the next one.